This is a bull market, folks. This is a major bull market. We went from here to there, 20x, from there to there, 30x, from there to there, 50x. We have further to go. We have at least a double this cycle. Probably more like 5x, right? So we have somewhere between 150,000 this cycle and 300,000, 400,000, 500,000 this cycle. And it might be more, right? It may even pass 500,000 this cycle. So when I say cycle, I say this bull market. So given that we are clearly in a bull market now, I think it's time to be fully allocated. We're on the way to something great here in terms of bull markets. We're in a bull market. We're going much higher. I don't think it's a turtle bull market like Joe Carlasale keeps on saying. It's a bull market, right? Like, there's nothing been turtle-ish about this market up till now. We've quadrupled in price in the last, 15 months. That's turtles don't quadruple in price.
Right now, Bitcoin is in the middle of its fourth ever bull market. Despite a month of Bitcoin trading sideways with no price action, Bitcoin still has a long way to go. Veteran investor and mathematician Fred Krueger predicts we will see Bitcoin hitting somewhere between $150,000 and $500,000 by the peak of this run. Fred Krueger is a renowned entrepreneur and mathematician with a PhD from Stanford. He has decades of experience on Wall Street, but he's gone all in on one investment opportunity: Bitcoin. Krueger believes Bitcoin's massive growth has only just begun during this current cycle. Despite already hitting an all-time high before the halving, Krueger argues that Bitcoin is not done yet and it will still pull between a 2x and a 10x before everything is said and done. According to him, this period in which Bitcoin is trading sideways and a lot of the hype has been sucked out of the market is the best time to be allocating towards Bitcoin. Make sure to stick around to the end of the video as Krueger breaks down his models and charts that predicts Bitcoin's future price. But before that, today's video is brought to you by Crypto.com. If you still haven't got a crypto card yet, you're living in the past. With traditional cards, you have to pay annual fees, they take percentages, and some banks charge you at every transaction. That's not the case with the Crypto.com Visa card. With a Crypto.com Visa card, you can spend your crypto anywhere you want, and the benefits are insane. With your Crypto.com Visa card, you can earn up to 5% back in Crow rewards on every transaction, enjoy 100% cashback on Spotify, Netflix, and Amazon as a new customer for the first 6 months, get complimentary access to airport lounges and elevate your travel experience, and flaunt your style with the sleek and stylish metal card. Now, Crypto.com is currently giving out a $25 new user sign-up bonus for Jamie Tree viewers. Here's how to get your $25 bonus and start earning up to 5% back. First off, download the Crypto.com app by clicking the first link in the description or scanning the QR code on screen now. Second, sign up using our referral code nutty for your instant $25 bonus. Thirdly, once you've signed up and have been approved, here's how to get your Crypto.com card. Tap the card tab at the right of the navigation panel, select your preferred card tier based on the required cardholder Crow staking or lockup amount. I personally have a Ruby Red card. The only requirement is you lock up 400 USD of Crow for 180 days, which is then unlocked. Then accept terms and conditions. And you'll have to have sufficient Crow in your crypto wallet for the 180-day stake or lockup. Finally, submit your delivery address. Then you'll get your Crypto.com Visa card, start making transactions, earning rewards, and enjoying the perks. So to claim your $25 bonus and earn up to 5% back on all your spending, click that first link in the description to get started with Crypto.com today. Now, back to the video.
The main point here is recognizing where you are in the bull market. That's really critical, right? Because, it wasn't obvious here if we were in a bull market, right? You could make the case that it wasn't. And a lot of people didn't think it was. Crypto Haze was shorting Bitcoin at this point, thinking we were going to go crash, we're going to take out this. A lot of people did not believe we were in a bull market. I did. I thought we were in a full bull market, and I was, maximum long here, and I'm maximum long here. But I think the main thing to understand is, number one, are we in a bull market? And the answer is yes, we are in a bull market. Is this bull market going higher? Well, I would say, yeah, the bull market's going higher. Why? First of all, in terms of time, we've got another, couple years, it looks like, minimum, right? 2 years. Just if we're going anywhere like these other two bull markets, we have a couple years left in this bull market. So we're nowhere finished. In baseball analogy, we're probably top of the third inning. In the ETF side, we're in the first inning. And this cycle side, we're in maybe the third inning, but we're very far away from the end of the game. I think this bull market's going to take us to new places. It's going to totally change the dynamic. So, given that we are clearly in a bull market now, I think it's time to be fully allocated to Bitcoin. But fully allocated, it's sort of up to your risk appetite. I don't think 10% Bitcoin is fully allocated, in my opinion. We're on the way to something great here in terms of bull markets. And, for a lot of people who are a little math challenged, they tend to see cycles everywhere where there are not cycles. So what do we have here? We have the chart of Bitcoin since the beginning, and we have 4 clear peaks so far, right? And each of these corresponds to a major bull market that's happened in Bitcoin. So the way I would look at this is the first bull market started at the beginning when Satoshi created Bitcoin and ended on the day of Mt. Gox, okay? Collapse, 2013. How long did the bull market last? About 4.5 years, right? All of this period up until, November of 2013 was the first bull market. It was one giant big bull market. The second bull market started, I would say, really started kind of at the low here in 2015. Started in 2015, and it lasted all the way up until 2017. So, the end of 2017. So you really had almost a 3-year bull market there. 2015, 2016, 2017. A 3-year bull market. From the low to the high, okay, we went up 30x. This is a bull market, folks. This is a major bull market. And we've 4x'd. We have a lot further to go, right? We went from here to there, 20x, from there to there, 30x, from there to there, 50x. We have further to go. We have at least a double this cycle. Probably more like 5x, right? So we have somewhere between 150,000 this cycle and 300,000, 400,000, 500,000 this cycle. And it might be more, right? It may even pass 500,000 this cycle. So when I say cycle, I say this bull market. The halving is what it is, but it's not relevant here, right? Where are the halvenings here? Well, we had one in 2016, we had one in 2020, and we had one back down here, right? And so these halvenings don't correspond to the peaks at all. They don't. You just can't even explain this peak. People are like, well, this is a little different because it's a halvening and we're already at a high. Okay, what you're saying is that the model completely breaks down. There is no model for halvenings driving the narrative here. It's just non-existent. Giovanni has made some great statistical analysis, but unfortunately, because people aren't statisticians, most people are they're going to ignore it. But I think this chart really just shows that, it's not about the halvenings, it's about these bull markets, it's about the narrative. And really it doesn't matter, right? Because if I'm right and we're in the bull market, whether there's a halvening plays some role in that or not, whatever, the main thing is, are you allocated in this bull market or not? So that's really kind of my episode for today. I think, the halvening is worth, it's worth celebrating because it's a reminder that Bitcoin is algorithmically determined, that the supply is algorithmically determined. So I think it's a little bit like a ritual that we have to go through. And I support that ritual. And I will be live on Spaces, just celebrating the halvening. The tripling is a phenomena that was currently previously referred to as the halving. It's when the block reward gets halved. But actually things have not occurred that way, and I'd like to show you what I mean by that. So let's go to this tripling thing, and this is a typical block right before the tripling, and we see that there was 6 1/8, 6 1/4 block reward plus 0.788 BTC in fees, right? So nice, the fees contributed $50,000 out of a total subsidy plus fees of $453,000. Not bad, right? You make $453,000 in the block. Okay, now let's fast forward to 4 hours later, and what we're seeing is that the block reward now is only 3 1/8 Bitcoin, but the total fees are now 16.98 Bitcoin, right? So the subsidy plus the fees are 20 Bitcoin, so $1.284 thousand. So what we're seeing generally is that fees have tripled, total fees, including the block reward and the fees have tripled. So instead of going down by half, we've tripled. So the net effect is 5 or 6x in the other direction. Extremely surprising. I made a little tweet about this, and here's my tweet. This is these 4 meme coin runes on Bitcoin have collectively done about $18 million or $20 million in fees between just these 4. But listen, guys, I think we're in a bull market. We're going much higher. I don't think it's a turtle bull market like Joe Carlasali keeps on saying. It's a bull market, right? Like, there's nothing been turtle-ish about this market up till now. We've quadrupled in price in the last 15 months. That's turtles don't quadruple in price.
So there's Fred Krueger with his latest Bitcoin forecast for this bull cycle. Fred Krueger explains the cyclical nature of Bitcoin's price movements over time. He outlines 4 distinct bull markets in Bitcoin's history and correlates them with its massive price peaks over the years. Krueger notes that despite fluctuations, each bull market led to substantial gains in Bitcoin's price. He predicts that Bitcoin is currently in its 4th bull market phase with huge potential for further growth. That said, he encourages investors to recognize the incoming bull market, as this is the best time to invest in more Bitcoin before its surge in value. Before we go, a quick reminder for those who are keen on staying updated in the fast-paced world of crypto and Bitcoin. Consider subscribing to our daily 5-minute crypto newsletter. It's a concise resource for the latest expert predictions, breaking news, and top on-chain analysis trusted by over 60,000 subscribers for insightful crypto investment information. Click the first link in the description to join our community and elevate your crypto investment knowledge today. Anyway guys, hope you all enjoyed today's video and that provided you with some value. I'll see you all in the next one, and as always, all the best.